The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is taken from the second book of Kings. So he went down and immersed himself 7 times in the Jordan, as Elisha had told him to do. And his flesh became clean once more like the flesh of a little child. Returning to Elisha with his whole escort, he went in and presenting himself said, "Now I know that there is no God anywhere on earth except in Israel. Now, please, accept a present from your servant." But Elisha replied, "As Yahweh lives, whom I serve, I will accept nothing." Naaman pressed him to accept, but he refused. Then Naaman said, "Since your answer is no, allow your servant to be given as much earth as 2 mules may carry, since your servant will no longer make burnt offerings or sacrifice to any god except Yahweh." And our response is taken from Psalm 98. Sing a new song to Yahweh, for he has performed wonders. His saving power is in his right hand and his holy arm. Yahweh has made known his saving power, revealed his saving justice for the nations to see, mindful of his faithful love and his constancy to the house of Israel. The whole world has seen the saving power of our God. Acclaim Yahweh, all the earth, burst into shouts of joy. And our second reading is taken from the second letter of the Apostle Paul to Timothy. Remember the gospel that I carry. Jesus Christ, risen from the dead, sprung from the race of David. It is on account of this that I have to put up with suffering, even to being chained like a criminal. But God's message cannot be chained up. So I persevere for the sake of those who are chosen, so that they too may obtain the salvation that is in Christ Jesus with eternal glory. Here is a saying that you can rely on. If we have died with him, then we shall live with him. If we persevere, then we shall reign with him. If we disown him, then he will disown us. If we are faithless, he is faithful still, for he cannot disown his own self. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Now it happened that on the way to Jerusalem, Jesus was traveling in the borderlands of Samaria and Galilee. As he entered one of the villages, 10 men suffering from a virulent skin disease came to meet him. They stood some way off and called to him, "Jesus, Master, take pity on us." When he saw them, he said, "Go and show yourselves to the priest." Now as they were going away, they were cleansed. Finding himself cured, one of them turned back, praising God at the top of his voice, and threw himself prostrate at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. The man was a Samaritan. That led Jesus to say, "Were not all 10 made clean? The other 9, where are they? It seems that no one has come back to give praise to God except this foreigner." And he said to the man, "Stand up and go on your way. Your faith has saved you." The Gospel of the Lord.